Welcome. This is the Modern Geek Podcast. Coming at you live. Please subscribe through YouTube or Twitch. Hope you enjoy the show. Hey everybody, this is the Modern Geek, also known as Vamp Mario, and we're going to be doing another unboxing. This time around, we're going to be doing some more Amiibo unboxing. I was lucky enough to get my hands on the newer Amiibos that have come out in the next wave. So we had a pretty large first wave for the Amiibos. And for you guys that may not know what an Amiibo is, an Amiibo is basically Nintendo's kind of throw into the toy-to-life or toy accessory gaming that we've kind of come to know if you've heard of something called Skylanders or this other thing called Disney Infinity. It's kind of their version of that. And their idea, they have these basically toys that, unlike the other two that have been in this format for a couple of years, their toys are kind of just add-ons in a lot of cases. So they'll add additional content, or they'll add other mechanics to the game. So they're kind of like an accessory to the game, which is a little bit different than what we're familiar with, because most of the time the toy is actually your character, and you play with that character to complete the game, or to complete the objective, or to unlock what you need to build or do things with in the game. Amiibos are a little bit different than that. So just to give you an idea of an Amiibo, which one do I want to show off? I like Donkey Kong. So this is a typical example of an Amiibo, and again, it's the Smash Brothers character. So Smash Brothers for Wii U is the first game to have figures devoted to it and supports Amiibo. Other games do support it too, and like I said, they kind of do, in those cases, special things. Whereas in Smash Brothers, you physically do see the character or your Amiibo pop up. You can customize it, make it a fighter, but it's going to fight either as a partner with you or you're going to fight it. You're not going to play as that character, so it's a little bit different. So, that being said, today we're going to be unboxing one of the newer guys on the market, Little Mac. So I was able to score a Little Mac. I will say the supply chain for these guys has been really, really difficult. I congratulate anybody who's been able to get the entire set up till now. I am currently missing the three hardest ones to find, which is Marth Villager and Wii Fit Trainer. So, funny enough, in the first wave, the most unpopular characters, or the characters that weren't as recognizable, kind of got a little hard to get. So I'm missing those. But yeah, God bless anyone that could get them. The supply for this stuff has been everywhere from they literally just don't give any retailers enough to supply, or some retailers have sold these products before others. I myself have gotten into tizzies and tizzles. I'd be very careful at Best Buy. Best Buy's been probably one of the most horrible retailers to buy these things from. And I'm using these videos to say that because I had an amazingly terrible experience. They literally withheld the figures for a week. So everyone else sold them, but they decided that they needed to not sell them for a week. So they refused to actually let me purchase a product that was officially out, even by the company Nintendo who makes it. So it was just very odd. There's been canceled pre-orders. There have been canceled release dates where things get pushed back. And different retailers will have different release dates. It's just a mess. It's totally, totally terrible. I was going to say, we did an unboxing of Luigi. Luigi is pretty easy to get now, but for people that pre-ordered it, they actually canceled pre-orders and all kinds of stuff, so it's like really, really crazy. So yeah, just be mindful of that. If you're going into these stores, don't be surprised if you don't see a lot of them, because the constraints in the supply is just really terrible. And I just heard, and I'm going to start adding this into the video so you guys are aware, I just heard that there's even a possibility they may not even make the first wave figures if they sell out. They're going to do some sort of alternative like card thing, because you just need the scanner on the Wii U controller. So there's an NFC reader on the Wii U controller, and that's where you put these Amiibos to scan them. They're gonna do some sort of card thing, so they don't have to make more figures, because I guess they couldn't make more figures. I don't know. It's weird stuff. So these are extremely highly collectible. People are going nuts for them. The 3 mentioned that I'm missing are up to like $70, in some cases $40, which is like 2 to 3 times what they sell for. Just crazy. So beware, be wary. And I'd love to hear in the comments if you guys have an amazingly crazy story like I do from Best Buy, where you were refused these figures or had a crazy journey getting one, and you know, whether it turned out bad, good. I'd love to hear it, and we could talk a little bit and share stories about our trials and tribulations to get them, which is kind of crazy. Yeah, so just be mindful of it. I have been trying, so I've been trying to buy 2 so I can keep 1 boxed and 1 not. I didn't do that for the first set, and I really regret it. So I'm trying to do that myself. So that's why my unboxing videos haven't been kind of on the dot, because I've been waiting until I get another one to unbox. I'm going to do better, probably just do presentations for them for you guys. All right, but without further ado, this is Little Mac. So one of our Smash Brother fighters. So you can see it's labeled Smash Brothers. Got that nice graphic of Little Mac there. And we got the figure in there. I like the boxes. So similar to Skylander boxes, you can see the figure in there. So it gives you a nice way to kind of preview that and look at it. So even if you were going to display it in box, it kind of looks nice still. We get that Amiibo label, Nintendo. Warning on one side, warnings on the other side. Bottom, nothing too special. Pretty cool. I like the detail on him. He's got some nice detail. And we'll go more over that in a minute. And then here's the back of the box. So Amiibos, supercharge your gameplay, collect, customize. So we've seen this on the other boxes. No real differences. I always find it funny that the Mario pose that's on the little example of how to use an Amiibo is actually not the pose that they went with. And then we got Super Smash Brothers for Wii U. A nice Little Mac kind of pulverizing Mario there. Battle with your Amiibo. In Super Smash Brothers for Wii U. As friend or foe, Amiibos join the fight, and the Amiibos can level up to 50. It is really easy to level these guys up. So more where the fun comes is the customizing, because you can switch around their moves as you unlock more, and you can feed them stuff to kind of build their stats, which is where more of the customizing. But nice, simple packaging, not too bad. All right, you guys ready? Let's get them unboxed. Like I said, I do have a sealed Little Mac somewhere. So I'm not unboxing my only one. I will say that these are by far the easiest to unbox. They always come out really easy. Whoop. Garbage. All right. So there's our Little Mac still in his plastic. Now, to note, something kind of interesting and weird about them. They actually put a piece of metal here, so these will not work inside of the box. So for a lot of us collectors who have been through Skylanders and Disney Infinity, you can get away with keeping your figures in box and kind of just putting them on your base. For Amiibos, that's not going to work. Also, with Amiibos, another thing that's unique and different is that all of the information for that Amiibo is stored on this piece. So it is a little bit different and haphazard in how you have to not only put it to recognize, but then put it again to save. So it's a little bit weird in Smash Brothers and a little tough to get there. I'm probably going to do an instructional video on how to do it, because it took me like a half hour to figure out how to use these things the first time. All right, so without further ado, let's take a look. Pretty cool. So there are a little bit of imperfections on these. So I was going to say, quality on the first ones, there have been a lot of variations. One of the reasons these have been really collectible is there's a lot of mistakes. So there are collectors out there that have looked for, like Samus, there are some that have double guns. Marth has 2 swords. So there's a lot of collectability in the defects. But without further ado, here's our Little Mac. Oh. Just going to get a better color read on that. So pretty nice. I mean, one of the things I love about the Amiibos is that they're much tinier than the other format, but still very, very detailed. And very, very cool. So you can see there's a little bit of defect, like there's a little bit of glue still on the hair. There's a little bit of chip on the shoes. I was going to say, one of the funniest things is he's the first Amiibo, besides like Kirby and Pikachu, that's like just perfectly on the base, because they... a lot of the other Amiibos, so like an example, which has been kind of funny made, here's the link one. You can see they want to have them in these dynamic poses, so they have to get them to stay there, and they put these like really disgusting plastic bases on there. And I was gonna say Jake, a gentleman who's been doing some commentary on my videos, brought up those stands and asked me if I like them. I don't really like when they do this because it just looks very distracting, and they made them colored. I wish they would have just made them all clear, but you know, I applaud them for trying to make unique stands. But here's our little Mac. I think they did some great. There's a lot of nice detail. You know, they did some really nice shading, so you guys can see it. Nice shading, nice dynamic pose. I'm just gonna get, yeah, that's the sweet spot. It'll focus right there. Nice dynamic pose, and all these poses are based off the trophies that you unlock when you beat All-Star Mode or Classic Mode. Well, actually, All-Star Mode, you get a different trophy, and then Classic Mode, you get these. So, funny enough, for most of us, we don't remember this, but Smash Brothers is based on the concept that there are these little toys that a kid's using to play with or battle with, and that's why Master Hand is your bad guy, because it's the hand that you hold them with and play with. So it's very, very cool. And all of them are the trophies. You could also see when you pick the character, it's the same pose that they're in the pick screen. So pretty awesome. But I like them, you know, pretty simple, you know, highly detailed like the rest, you know, nice detail on even the shoes. I mean, they have the straps of the shoes, the laces of the shoes, detail on the belt. So again, for a little figure, it's a lot of detail. And just to give you a size comparison, this is a Disney Infinity figure against an Amiibo. So the Amiibos are very, very small in comparison to their counterparts. And here's a Skylander for comparison. So I guess I would say maybe the Skylanders, they're a little bit more relative in size, but still just very simple, delicate, and pretty cool. Because of course in Smash Brothers we have all these different characters. So for some of them, it's the very first time like we ever had a statue or character of some of these characters, which is pretty awesome. Yeah, I like it. Definitely cool. All right, so that's our unboxing of Little Mac. We'll have some more unboxings as it goes, and happy hunting to all you guys out there that are Amiibo hunting. You know, just hang in there, do your best, don't get frustrated. I'm definitely not the poster boy for that. I get really mad at stores when I get refused things that are supposed to be on sale. But just kind of hang in there. But like I said in the comments, I'd love to know, what is your thoughts on Little Mac? Do you like the detail on it? Is it one of the figures you were looking for? Have you gotten all the Amiibos that you've been on the hunt for? Are you having some trouble too? Do you have some really cool stories? I'd love to hear them. Please, 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 if you love these videos, subscribe or YouTube or Twitch. So on YouTube, we have the unboxing videos. On Twitch, we have our gameplay videos. We put up little clips on YouTube as well. So if you want to know when we're doing this and what's up, please subscribe. We can also see us on Facebook under Modern Geek. And we also have a Twitter page under Modern Geek. So check us out, please. I'd love to hear those comments. Love to chat with you guys about your hunts. All right, we'll see you on the next stream and video. Take care.